Hey everybody, it's Cuboniac UnoDosTres here, and today I'm going to be starting my first ever Let's Play video on Banjo Kazooie. First, I just want to say this is on an emulator. I think it was pretty obvious. Well, this you'll be able to see it has that little watermark there. But yeah, the reason I'm playing is because at the moment I do not have a way of playing it legitimately, either via the Nintendo 64, Xbox 360, or Xbox One via, I think, using Rare Replay. And I apologize for that. I really want people to play the real version though, and if I can get the money, I would want it to get it because it's just so much fun and much better than playing on an emulator, because you'll probably see throughout the Let's Play is that it pauses sometimes and I just don't like that, or it lags, which is just so frustrating. And I apologize for that, guys, but for right now, this is what I'm going to be using to play most of the games I plan on doing. I think until I get a capture card, because there's some games I want to play, I just need the capture card for it, and after that, I think it'll be good. But I think just the first few 3 games maybe that I'm going to be doing a Let's Play for, it's going to be on an emulator, and I apologize. I do I do encourage people to buy the actual game. You guys can see at the beginning of the video, I put a little thing that says to buy the game because it's just so good and so fun. So enough about my little spiel there. Let's something that I think is cool I want to talk about is that you have 3 save files. This is obviously my practice file. That way I'm better equipped when I do these Let's Plays. But there's 3 save files. One where Banjo's sleeping, one where he's cooking, and then one where he's playing a Game Boy. But the cool thing is they're all the same song but with different styles. This one's like a lullaby. This one's like an inn kind of style, like you're in a home or something and you're cooking, that kind of thing. And then the other one's like an 8-bit version of whatever the song is. And the thing is, if you go over and you switch them, it'll pick up where the other one left off, and I think that's really cool. And it does that through the entire game. And I it's something I made up. It's called trans audio location. Depending on where you change from, the audio or the music in the game will change, because the word trans means to change from. Audio obviously means sound, and location is where you are. So the sound will change depending on where you're at, but it slowly transitions, which I think is really nice, and just like a nice hidden gem in the game. I kind of like that. Like, I'm not a huge music buff, but I do appreciate those slight little things, and I think those are really cool. And now I think it's been like what, almost 5 minutes, and we haven't even got to the gameplay yet. So I think it'll be fitting if we use the Game Boy version as our save file. So let's get started. What do you say, Banjo? Good, he enjoys it. So, before I was doing practice files, and I wasn't talking throughout these, but I feel it'd be a bit too quiet. So I'm gonna do my own voices. I apologize if they're atrocious. I really do. It's just, I feel it'd be better than just keeping it quiet. If you guys do want to see it quiet, play it for yourself, and then you'll have that there at least. So, who's this? Oh, a witch. Ding pot, by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench? Why, it's Grunty any day. She takes my breath away. Cough. Yes, you're right. I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. Something I love about Grunty is that she rhymes everything, and I think not too sure if Dingpot does it, or that there's this girl. Yeah, Dingpot doesn't do it, but she does, and it's awesome. There's no one prettier than me. Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all. Something I don't like, sorry if I'm not reading all the text, but what is it? In these cutscenes, you can't speed up the text, but you can do it in any other part of the game, which I think is kind of strange. And also, you can't skip this cutscene at all. It's like a 3-minute cutscene, so we're just gonna have to stay with it. Now I'll get back to reading the dialogue. Sorry if I'm going all over the place. I might do that from time to time. Hi there, Tootie. What are you going to do today? When my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure. I'm sorry. It's just like the speed is like I can read it, but I'm gonna have to wait, and so I feel like I need to have a whole bunch of text out before I can do it. Wake up! I want to go on an adventure too. Uh-oh, here's Gruntilda. If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks and ugly she'll be. Oh, Grunty, your rhymes. Is that your brother? Where, Mr. Mole? I can't see him. So the reason I'm talking like that is because I'm reading it at the speed that the game is letting me read it at. I don't think so. Who is that? Come to me, my little pretty. You'll soon be ugly. What a pity. Oh gosh. Like, this... So Grunty's hurting her, right? Because I think I've heard sounds where, like, it sounds like Grunty's getting hurt too, but... No, okay. She was beating up Tootie then. Because I could have sworn before I've heard it where it sounds like Grunty's also getting hurt too, but I guess that's something else. I don't know. Kazooie, no, don't fall down. Yawn, what do you want, Kazooie? Let's get outside, there's trouble. I don't know why Tootie just didn't go inside the house. I think that would have made the most sense. But, you know, whatever. Video game logic. And so now we can actually control the game, but first, we want to talk to our man Bottles here, who is the tutorial guy in this game. He'll be teaching us moves and all that junk. Listen up, I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole. I'm Banjo, and this is here my buddy Kazooie. Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Better than you can, Goggle Boy. What was all that noise about? Where's my sister Tootie? The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Kiki. We'll get her back. Where did she go? She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. You press... Oh, this thing used to get me all the time when I was a kid, and sometimes before because like... Okay, I thought I pressed A for a second. Yeah, but they used to get me all the time because like if you press, I would like just press A because I always thought that was fast, but I would keep pressing A just to get through the text, and then when he did that, I didn't read it because I was trying to go through the text super fast, and then it made me do the tutorial, and like the tutorial is making you do these moves. This move is like a beak bash, just an aerial beak bash, this little hover thing, a little somersault jump, and then no, you don't do that move yet. But those are the moves that you get. And so what we can do is we can go up on our house because we're awesome like that. Who needs ladders when you just got somersault jumps? That took more than it needed to be. And then, if you can see here, we got another. Look out for me! I'm an extra life. That's something. This is important. All the collectibles in this game talk. They won't talk every time you pick them up, just the first time that you pick them up. If we go back in our house, there's not much what we can do right now. Here's just like what we saw in the beginning of the game, where like we can sleep here, we can cook here, and we can play our Game Boy here. This place will be important later at the end of the game, or after you beat the game, really. There's like a beach. That's cool. And there's Bottles, Kazooie, and us, Tootie, who we abandoned. And this little, if I can get a better view on the bed, is the, I believe it was a level when Rare was working on Project Dream and they put Banjo in this level. And I just wanted to see how it looked like. I believe it didn't. They liked it, but then they changed Banjo to a different platform. They changed Banjo to the N64, I believe, and then they just kept this in for a little Easter egg, I guess. I think it's kind of cool, just showing like, hey, this is a little secret thing that we put in. So yeah, that's cool. And another picture of Tootie and a flower and another flower by the fish. Oh gosh, we're already been about 10 minutes long. Doesn't feel like that, but no bottles, I'm good. It doesn't feel like that, but whatever. You're gonna see me doing rolls and jumps because I feel like that's a fast way of getting around. So if that bothers you, I apologize, but I'm gonna be doing that until a little bit after the first world because we'll get a move that helps us travel faster. Come on. That's weird. I did this like 100 times before. This always... Maybe it's the camera angle. Strain! There we go. I guess I just wasn't sweet spotting it enough. So we're gonna attack this cauliflower, whose name I believe is Collywobbler, by the way. And the reason I know that is, at the end of the game, you get like the enemies. I forget what this guy is called. I know the other one's called a Collywobbler. And so that thing that we picked up from him earlier was a honeycomb piece, a hollow honeycomb piece. As you can see, this one's filled. This is our health in the game. So he's gonna say, I'm sticky. Yeah. It's kind of weird. So what I'm doing right now is just what Bottles would have been teaching us is utilizing that beak bash thing on the ground. And earlier before I did that beak bash in the air, here's another honeycomb. And after you complete each of the tasks, it'll give you the honeycomb. So I think it's just better this way because I have the ability to use all my moves. And I got that one up to show you guys earlier, so we don't need anything over here. I apologize for that lag. That looked really painful in the sense that it's not nice to look at. And so here we need to utilize... Actually, I believe climbing is one of the moves that we get, which is kind of strange. It's like one of those moves I never really remembered you actually learn. I just thought it was just one of those things that Banjo Kazooie automatically came with, but whatever. Here's another honeycomb. This was utilizing this move. And if you can see in the distance, there's another trophy one up. So we're gonna try and get that, hopefully. Yep, got it. Sometimes I mess that up, but it's not that hard, and it doesn't punish you that bad. You just have to go over there and get it. And so, like, if we go in water, we can submerge, and we can hold B for a faster dash of water, or we can use A for, like, a more controlled swimming. There's a carrot. I'm trying to think of the carrot's name, because all these characters have names. It's just, I can't remember that well, but that's alright. And so, I believe there's one more by the base of this little spirally hill. No, Bottles. Stop it. It's because whenever you press B, Bottles will automatically talk to you, or you'll activate the molehill, and he'll talk to you. And I'm pressing B to roll all the time. So if we go in here, oh, I think swimming is actually a move that we learned too, which is weird. It's like the climbing aspect. I assume it's there already, but I guess they had to teach you it. Because that's what the honeycombs are there. It's the reward for learning that lesson. So here, we can just do the somersault and go around, which is really nice. Oh, no. I've seen a speed run where they glitch through and they skip Bottles talking. Now, it's not like a super huge glitch, but if you're doing a speed run, that just saving that amount of time that you have to talk to Bottles is really good. So finally, we're gonna start our adventure inside Grunty's face. So let's go inside her lair and see what she has for us, shall we? Oh, and these swipe things is just like your normal B attack, and this is like your if you're moving and you do B, it's like a rolling attack that you've seen me do several times. There's another cutscene. Grunty's trying to be beautiful. Poor Tootie. Can't she just like walk out by the little sides? I'm pretty sure she's small enough to get out. Oh. Oops, sorry about that. If you guys heard some noises, I apologize. It was just my eye was itchy. Hurry, Clunko, push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch. Yes, Mistress Grunty, power Sean. Soon be ready. Oh, Clunko, you and your S sounds. Which is strange because, like, I had this realization that I think that, and I believe the game over screen is the only times you actually see Klungo in this game. There he is, the fun begins. My tricks and traps will see who wins. Oh, grunting. The rhymes, they get me every time. And here is the whole collectible in this game. Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go find a picture with a piece missing. These are our main collectibles in the game. Though the game is a whole collectathon, these are the main things that you want to collect, and I'll help you progress throughout the world or this layer. So let me just look at my time, guys. Oh, we kind of went over the time limit of what I want to go. Or if not, I don't know, maybe it's just my recording system adds a little bit more time. But what I usually want to get is about 15-minute videos. I believe we can get a good amount of quality or a good amount of gameplay with that amount of time. So sadly, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, that's great. That's why I'm making these videos, just to make people happy, to have some sort of entertainment, because I know I've seen other people and they fill me with some sort of joy watching their gameplay, and I just want to contribute with that. So this is Cuboniac UnoDosTres saying have a good day, and if you're not having a good day, make it one. See you guys.